it became because we treated each other as I always do with any company that I work with. I've treated the people like family.
Uh-huh.
And we're there for a reason. We're there to do a job. But, Jeanette and Ian, they were, I call them like my show mom and dad. And, they call me their wee boy.
Uh-huh.
And we've developed that kind of relationship. And I said, you can't put her in there. That's absolutely ridiculous. So I moved her into my dressing room and we shared a
Mhm.
dressing room during Panto. And Ian, he was like, he said, thank God. He said, I'll get the room to myself. I can sit and eat all the sweets I want and fart anytime I feel like it. So it was but and then he would spend time in there. So there was never like, this is my space, that's your space. Even on stage, we would play off each other and it just developed, and we had a rapport with each other. We would talk about, there was a generosity between us that if they would normally do as their double act, it became a triple act, and Ian allowed me to step in and take some of his stuff to be the
Right.
straight man with wee Jimmy, because Jimmy and I in some of the stories were brothers. Jimmy and I in some stories were best mates, depending on it. And Ian's character became like the dad of both, or the uncle, or that kind of stuff. So it was that dynamic, and we never stepped on each other's toes. We always batted off of each other. It was like a really good tennis game,
Uh-huh.
and that's really just how it developed over time. So, and we never, I don't think we ever had an argument, ever.
Especially when people think that there's going to be egos, and then you're just like, nah, there's
Yeah, no,
nothing
and,
there.
I said to them the other night, on stage, I said, I learned a lot about comedy and timing with you guys. And Ian said bluntly in front of the audience, he said, you did something when our career was, we were kind of at a point we were not doing as much anymore. He said, you reinvigorated our career. And he said we're really, truly thankful about that. But I don't look at it as that. I
Uh-huh.
looked at three people coming together to make people laugh. Part of the reason I love pantomime is the joy of hearing kids laughing and adults laughing at different things that
Yeah.
some get and some don't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of pantomime.